morning. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a bit. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a bit. Oh, we gotta turn my mic off. There we go. So, anyone have any questions so far? All right. The radio voice. So, we have some great setups today. Okay. SPY is my top setup here at open. Be watching it right at open, that's for sure. Higher lows, lower highs, triple top at 428.45. Tested it again at close yesterday. Let me silent that. Sorry, I'm just typing back to someone. Okay. Can I go over Tesla? Sure. I'm going to go over SPY first, though. So SPY, right? Triple top here at 428.45. Lower highs, higher lows. Coiling, right? This is the exact price action we always look for. After a nice move up, right? High, tight flag. Looks pretty good. We have a resistance at 429.62, which, let's see, have we tested this level before? 429.62? We have. What else is new? All right, previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance, and so on. Right, we bounced off of it a few times. There you go. Tracy says triple top, so if it doesn't get through, it's puts. Not necessarily. We're in an overall uptrend. We broke through this white trend line, right? We broke through, retested, right? So a little pullback. It's strong. So just because if it gets rejected like it didn't at Friday or yesterday at close, right? That doesn't mean you enter puts right away, right? Then you could wait for a pullback, see what happens at this level, and at 427.63, which is this previous support, acted as resistance, acted as support, right? Then we could potentially take calls again. Right, so just because if it rejects a resistance doesn't mean you need to, enter puts. But definitely going to be looking at calls over this resistance, right, as we approach it or as we break through right now, for a move up to 429.62. Okay. Qs looks great. Right, higher lows, lower highs, previous resistance acted as support, and it started to act as support. We're seeing these higher lows right over that resistance. It's exactly what we want to see. We have a double top here at 355.33, and once we break over that, we're going to need 355.82, and then once we break through that, that's when we could see the move up into the high here of 357.5. Okay. So Tesla up 2.9% here in pre-market. Had a great pattern here at close. Little right previous resistance acted as support, started to flag above again. This is what you want to see every single time, right? You want to see a phase of consolidation above a previous level, right? Kind of a inverse head and shoulders, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, after seeing this resistance. I use all time frames, but right now I'm just looking at the smaller time frames. Okay. All time frames, but right now I'm looking at the small time frame. Right, so we're up to 227 here in pre-market, but there's no price action recently, right? So I'm gonna have to go to a higher time frame and go back and see, you know, what the levels are at this zone that we're at. All right, so first thing I'm going to chart out is definitely this previous support, right, which acted as a support, a resistance, and so on. Next is going to be that level, right, because it's the most significant resistance, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. What's up, Bino? Appreciate you. So drop a like on the video. What was I gonna say? I keep losing my train of thought. I am tired. I don't have any questions. That's for sure. Like the video. So setup on Tesla, nothing really special, right? I don't really like playing these gaps. Right? I like to wait for a period of consolidation, a flag, right? So, however, even though SPY looks bullish, Apple looks pretty bearish. All right, look at this bear flag here. All right, we have this previous support, but we have this previous. Where is this yellow line coming from? 179.70. This resistance right here, got it. All right, so this 179.70 level from March of 2022 is why I have this trend line here. I was gonna say, like, looking at this price action, it's kind of weird, but we did reject it yesterday, right? So interesting how, right, a trend line from March of 2022 can, you know, act as resistance. Okay. But Apple, right, we have this resistance, strong resistance at 179.70. I keep getting freaking sidetracked. Sorry, guys. Right, we have this resistance at 179.70, and we're kind of creating this bear flag, right? If I inverse the chart, everyone's going to want to trade this to the upside, which is pretty much the downside, right? Big level below at 176.44, right? Previous resistance, acted as support numerous times. So if we do drop, I do like puts here on Apple to the downside, right? And then once we break this high, this flag here, 177.43, even more downside. Yep, I can cover MA in a bit. Let me just cover these setups first. Meta, no setup at all. Netflix is up 3.3%. Interesting. Price target from JP Morgan to 470 from 380. Wow. So JP Morgan adjusts their price target to 470 from 380. Crazy. So just off that, it's up 3.3%. Kind of ridiculous. So, I mean, you know, we could play the continuation over that 413.86 level. Right, next resistance above is around there. Or we kind of have, we have this level here too. 423. Interesting. Roblox, damn, down 2.3%. Was really looking forward to the setup this morning. We're at 40.37 here. We had a great flag. Right, higher lows, lower highs over this previous resistance, but now we're down here, so it doesn't even matter. Invalidated. AMD, great move off of this support, right below that resistance, created a huge move to the upside. Now we might see a continuation today over 124.39, right, which is where we kind of stopped out at yesterday. We can potentially see a move to 127 plus, but not my favorite setup. Still waiting for continuation. We're still waiting for a consolidation. Okay. Right. NVIDIA has just been consolidating. I mean, it does look pretty good. It just needs to break out over this. Right, we kind of have this higher low, lower high image here. Sorry, I'm just sidetracked. Those look very good, honestly, right? If this could break out and actually see some volume coming today, you know, probably pretty good. Up into this resistance here. Or kind of no man's land. Or all the way up here, wow. But it looks pretty good as long as volume can come in, you know. Looks pretty good. Amazon looks pretty good too, actually. Right, I like this double top. I mean, this double bottom here. All for this previous resistance, right? This previous resistance acting as support. We're kind of flagging here. Definitely gonna move this up to the top here. So Apple though looks bearish as of now until it breaks 179.70. Amazon looks bullish. All right, we actually have this trend line here as well. All right, so it looks very good actually. All right, we're flagging right into the support. Let's see. Amazon looks good. Yeah, I like this. Definitely going to be keeping an eye on this at open. If we can break through here and watch what SPY and QQQ does as well. All right, but this is going to be my top watch, SPY and QQQ at open. Okay, Netflix covered already. Roblox, no. AMD, maybe. Nvidia, maybe. We'll move this to the top. Coin, no. BA, definitely not. I'm removing that from my watch list. It moves terrible. Google, no. BABA, great breakout of this wedge. Totally missed that as well. All right, so let's go over some of the tickers that you guys wanted me to cover. MasterCard. Right, the setup would have been right here. Right, this would have been the best opportunity. Right, these. It's not the most perfect, but it's higher lows, lower highs, and a breakout. Other than that, you know, right now there's pretty much no setup. Netflix, Nvidia I covered. Rivian. Right, we kind of have these lower highs in place. We're just in this chop. Needs to break through. Right, 1492. Once that breaks, then we should see continuation. This should be right there. Microsoft kind of looks bearish too. I mean, right? We kind of have this like rounded bottom, but kind of a bear flag too. Won't keep an eye on that today. Snow. Yep, I forgot. Let's take a look. Remove all the images. Let's start on the higher time frame. Right, Snow kind of has a double top. Whoops. Right, Snow double top, rejected it. 185 exactly. So once that can break, then it looks pretty decent. Definitely not bearish though, I would say, until we break below, like a next major support below. Okay. What's IWM looking like? IWM's been so strong. Every flag's just been breaking. No, I did. Google I looked at, but it's just, I don't like it. Right, there's really no setup here. If anything, it's kind of forming a rising wedge, right? If anything. Right, something like that. If it was into a resistance, then it would definitely be a rising wedge. But the fact that it's not is... I don't like it as much. Okay. CHPT. Oh wait, let me look at cost first. Someone else asked first, and then I'll go to the CHPT. So Costco. Right, formed a triple top. Previous resistance rejected again and again. These lows are kind of, you know, forming higher lows, but we're down 0.24% here. If we see a break of this 512.76, it might trigger a move back down to this previous resistance, right? Typical chart here. Right, buyers are starting to get weaker here, and sellers are starting to get stronger. So decent. CHPT. Charge points. Charge point. Let's see what's going on here. All right, kind of had a double top here. Then it's our huge sell-off once it broke this previous support. All right, now what you want to see is this previous double bottom act as a support. All right, so I could draw the line. All right, you want to see 932 act as a support. But again, it's just in this range. Nothing really there. Starbucks, let's see. Starbucks, all right, overall downtrend. All right, so make sure you're aware of that. Huge sell-off yesterday with a bear flag. All right, so if I'm not going to trade this, that's for sure. But if anything, right, this is a bear flag. And yeah. But again, let's see the detail or the top setups here at open. I'll look for a trade quickly and be done for the day quickly. That's the best way to do it. All right, SPY, top watch it open. Qs, top watch it open. Apple definitely going to be keeping an eye on. And Amazon. Move these to the top, Apple and Amazon. Tesla, no. Nvidia, yeah. We'll see if that can break out. And that's it, right? So these are the only watches as of now for morning session. Okay. Right, so what I like to do is take a trade. If it lasts 5 minutes and it goes up 50% or even 30%, 40%, whatever it is, done until later. Right? No need to watch the screens and try and place trades after a win, right? You gotta be, can't be greedy, okay? Can't be greedy. All right, so 3 minutes to market open. Streams are back. I'll be live every day now. But let's get after it. I will be in voice chat in the Discord. Appreciate all you stopping by. If everyone could drop a like on the video, that would be fantastic. But before everyone goes, actually, make sure you fill out the feedback form. In the announcements tab. Make sure you fill out that feedback form.